Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the vibrant world of Malaysian street food. If you're a travel lover, backpacker, or just someone who loves a good food adventure, this video is for you. Get ready to tantalize your taste buds as we take you on a 10-minute journey through the bustling streets of Malaysia, exploring the incredible variety and explosive flavors of its street food scene. From savory to sweet, spicy to tangy, there's something here for everyone. So buckle up and let's get started. Alright, let's kick things off with a Malaysian icon, Nasi Lemak. This dish is the heart and soul of Malaysian breakfast. Imagine this, fluffy coconut rice, fragrant and rich, served with crispy fried anchovies, spicy sambal, crunchy peanuts, slices of cool cucumber, and often a hard-boiled egg. The combination of textures and flavors is out of this world. You get the creaminess of the coconut rice, the salty crunch of the anchovies and peanuts, the fiery kick of the sambal, and the refreshing cucumber. It's a symphony in your mouth. You can find Nasi Lemak everywhere in Malaysia, from street stalls to fancy restaurants. But honestly, some of the best Nasi Lemak I've had has been from those little street-side stalls with plastic tables and chairs. There's just something special about enjoying this dish surrounded by the sights, sounds, and smells of the city waking up. One of my favorite things about Nasi Lemak is how versatile it is. You can add all sorts of things to it, like fried chicken, beef rendang, or even squid sambal. It's a dish that's as unique and diverse as the people of Malaysia. So when you're here, make sure you don't miss out on the legendary Nasi Lemak. Now let's move on to another street food heavyweight, Char Kway Teow. This dish is all about that smoky, wok-fried flavor that's so characteristic of Southeast Asian cuisine. Picture this. Flat rice noodles stir-fried over high heat with soy sauce, chili, garlic, prawns, cockles, bean sprouts, and often Chinese sausage, and a touch of fish sauce for that extra umami kick. The result is a dish that's smoky, savory, slightly sweet, and utterly addictive. The key to a good Char Kway Teow is the wok hay, the smoky flavor that comes from the high heat of the wok. It's what gives the dish its unique aroma and taste. And trust me, when you find a vendor who's mastered the art of wok hay, you'll know it from the first whiff. One of the things I love about Char Kway Teow is the contrast in textures. You've got the soft, chewy noodles, the crisp bean sprouts, the juicy prawns, and the tender cockles. It's a party in your mouth. So, if you're looking for a flavor-packed, satisfying meal, be sure to add Char Kway Teow to your Malaysian street food hit list. Okay, let's talk about Satay. Smoky, savory, and utterly irresistible. These grilled skewers of meat are a staple street food throughout Southeast Asia, and Malaysia is no exception. Imagine this. Tender marinated meat, grilled over hot coals until slightly charred and caramelized, served with a side of rich, creamy peanut sauce. It's the perfect snack or light meal. You can find satay vendors all over Malaysia, from street corners to bustling night markets. You'll often see them fanning the coals, creating plumes of smoke that fill the air with an intoxicating aroma. The most common types of meat used for satay are chicken and beef, but you can also find lamb, mutton, and even seafood options. But it's not just about the meat. The peanut sauce is what truly elevates satay to another level. It's typically made with ground peanuts, coconut milk, spices, and a touch of sweetness. The combination of the smoky, savory meat and the creamy, nutty peanut sauce is a match made in street food heaven. Next up we have rojak, a salad that's anything but ordinary. This dish is a true explosion of flavors and textures, combining sweet, sour, spicy, and savory elements in perfect harmony. Imagine this, a colorful medley of fruits, vegetables, and dough fritters, all tossed in a thick, sticky sauce that's both sweet and savory. The sauce is the heart and soul of rojak, and each vendor has their own secret recipe. It usually consists of a blend of prawn paste, sugar, lime juice, chili, and sometimes ground peanuts. The result is a complex and addictive flavor profile that will have you coming back for more. One of the things I love about rojak is the variety of textures. You've got the crispness of the fruits and vegetables, the chewiness of the dough fritters, and the crunch of the peanuts. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way. Let's talk about apam balik, a popular Malaysian pancake-like treat that will satisfy your sweet cravings. It's all about that fluffy, airy texture and the sweet, nutty filling. Picture this, a thin batter made with flour, eggs, sugar, and coconut milk, cooked on a hot griddle until golden brown and slightly crispy. Then, it's folded in half, with a generous sprinkle of sugar, crushed peanuts, and sometimes sweet corn tucked inside. The result is a warm, comforting snack that's perfect any time of day. One of the best things about appam balik is watching it being made. The vendors are like pancake flipping ninjas, expertly maneuvering the batter on the hot griddle. They work with lightning speed, ensuring that each pancake is cooked to perfection. And the aroma of appam balik cooking will draw you in from a mile away. It's a sweet, nutty scent that's impossible to resist. Now let's dive into a bowl of laksa, a spicy noodle soup that's bursting with flavor. This dish is a true representation of Malaysia's diverse culinary landscape, with regional variations found throughout the country. Imagine this: a rich, flavorful broth, typically made with a blend of spices, herbs, and coconut milk, served with thick rice noodles, various toppings, and a dollop of spicy sambal on top. It's a symphony of flavors and textures that will tantalize your taste buds. One of the most popular versions is Penang laksa, known for its sour, spicy, and fishy broth made with tamarind, lemongrass, and mackerel. Another favorite is curry laksa, with its creamy, coconut-based broth and a blend of spices like turmeric, cumin, and coriander. Get ready for roti canai, a beloved Malaysian breakfast staple that's sure to become your new favorite. This fluffy, flaky flatbread is a true delight, perfect for sopping up curries, dipping in sauces, or enjoying on its own. Imagine this: a thin dough stretched and flipped until it's paper thin, then cooked on a hot griddle until it puffs up and turns golden brown. The layers are then expertly gathered and pressed together, creating a crispy exterior and a soft, airy interior. The result is a warm, buttery, and slightly chewy flatbread that's simply irresistible. Roti canai is typically served with a side of dal, a lentil-based curry that's both flavorful and comforting. You can also find it served with other curries like chicken curry or fish curry, or even with a simple sugar and condensed milk dipping sauce. Let's explore Hokkien mee, a flavorful noodle dish that hails from the island of Penang. This iconic dish is a true testament to Penang's rich culinary heritage, blending Chinese and Malay influences into a harmonious bowl of deliciousness. Imagine this: a combination of thick yellow noodles and thin rice vermicelli, stir-fried in a flavorful prawn and pork broth, then topped with prawns, pork slices, fish cakes, vegetables, and a sprinkle of fried shallots. It's a hearty and satisfying dish that's sure to please the palate. The broth is the key to a good Hokkien mee, and it's typically simmered for hours to extract the maximum flavor from the prawn shells and pork bones. The result is a rich, umami-laden broth that coats the noodles and toppings perfectly. One of the best places to find authentic Hokkien mee is at hawker centers and street stalls in Penang, where experienced cooks have perfected their recipes over generations. Time for something sweet. Let's cool down with sendal, a beloved Malaysian dessert that's perfect for beating the heat. This refreshing treat is a combination of shaved ice, coconut milk, palm sugar syrup, and green rice flour jelly, creating a symphony of textures and flavors that will tantalize your taste buds. Imagine this: a mound of finely shaved ice drenched in a generous amount of sweet, creamy coconut milk and fragrant palm sugar syrup. Then, the star of the show, chewy green rice flour jelly known as sendal is added, providing a delightful contrast in texture. The sendal itself is made from rice flour that's been cooked, pressed through a sieve to create long strands, and then immersed in ice water to give it that signature chewy texture. Sendal is not just a delicious dessert, it's also deeply ingrained in Malaysian culture. Let's wrap up our Malaysian street food adventure with a sweet and satisfying treat: pisang goreng, or fried bananas. This simple yet incredibly delicious dessert is a crowd favorite and the perfect way to end your culinary journey. Imagine this: ripe bananas, sliced lengthwise or cut into bite-sized pieces, coated in a light batter, and deep-fried until golden brown and crispy. The result is a warm, comforting snack that's both crispy on the outside and soft and gooey on the inside. The batter for pisang goreng is typically made with a simple mixture of flour, water, and sometimes a pinch of turmeric for color and a subtle, earthy flavor. The bananas are dipped in the batter, ensuring that they're evenly coated, and then gently lowered into the hot oil. As they fry, the bananas caramelize slightly, creating a sweet and irresistible aroma that will have your mouth watering. Pisang goreng is often served with a sprinkle of powdered sugar or a drizzle of condensed milk for extra sweetness. Thanks for joining us on this delicious journey through Malaysia's street food scene. From the iconic Nasi Lemak to the refreshing sendal, we've explored the diverse flavors and culinary delights that this beautiful country has to offer. Remember, this is just a glimpse into the vast world of Malaysian street food. There's so much more to discover, from regional specialties to hidden culinary gems waiting to be unearthed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel and food adventures. We'll see you in the next video.